Cool. So I'm Teddy Hollingsworth.
I'm Kayla Eppard.
I'm Linda Yoo.
And I'm Abbey Venable.
And we're from Group 5. And
Oh, we sound like a band.
And this is our group for our digital stories project. For our project, we really wanted to get a better idea of what it was like to be Muslim in the Shenandoah Valley. And the inspiration for this project was I actually went for another assignment, our religious community visit. I went to the IASV, which is the Islamic Association of the Shenandoah Valley, and it's right on Country Club Road. It's the only Islamic religious community in the valley, and just going there and being part of that was really cool, and really opened my eyes to what Islam is all about. You know, you really hear a lot of different things from the media and other people with regards to Islam, and so it was cool to get an idea for myself of what it's really about, what they believe. It was really cool, and so we decided for this project to go deeper into that, and we really wanted to just get an idea, because it is the only religious center for Muslims in the area, that there's a lot of diversity there. So people from all sorts of countries, ethnic backgrounds, stuff like that, they all congregate there and worship there. And so we wanted to get an idea of the diversity, but also in that same way the community that exists there, because it is the only center.
Oh, we shot on a Panasonic Lumix handheld camera and edited using iMovie. We shot 4 interview sessions, one of which was a double, so we have 5 interviewees. We found when using iMovie it was interesting trying to cut it exactly to what we wanted to say, especially if it was in a longer sound bite, and narrowing that down, so especially when people would talk and continue their sentence or go on to something else rather quickly. That was one of the troubleshooting, I guess, moments, trying to get it just exactly what we wanted in there. We had no problem coming up with the time minimum. That was not an issue at all. We ended up having one interview that I think was about 40 minutes long. Yeah. So we had plenty of footage from that. That alone could have made its own project. But we did try really hard to take from each of them and create an accurate depiction of what it's like to be Muslim in the Valley.
And we didn't have many challenges, but the ones that we did face were mainly with the interviewing process, or finding people to interview and people who would be willing to be interviewed for our project. It was more lack of communication, people wouldn't really get back to us, respond to us, so we'd have to email once, twice, and especially I know with the students, they were busy with schoolwork and stuff, so it took them longer to respond to emails, so that was kind of challenging. And like Abby mentioned, when people would be on a roll talking about something, it'd be hard to just cut them off after one statement, because it would just end openly like that. We had some audio and visual problems, but they won't be too bad, because we'll have visuals, pictures of the Islamic Center covering over it, and they'll just be a voiceover, so easy problems to fix.
We also had a lot of successes, I guess, and strengths in our project. When we were able to get in contact with people and get them to say they would interview with us, they were people who were very eager to help us out. And like you said, one person talked for 40 minutes. He gave us a whole lot of information, which was really cool. Also, one of our goals in the project was to collect interviews from a diverse amount of people in the Shenandoah Valley that were Muslims, and we ended up with individuals from 5 different countries.
They're all different.
2 professors and 3 students, 3 male, 2 female, and then some individuals who, even though their families were from different countries, they were in the Shenandoah Valley their whole lives. People who moved to the Shenandoah Valley, people who moved to the United States and were in places for a while before coming to the Shenandoah Valley. Another strength was just how much information they gave us that really helped. It was what we were actually looking for, the diversity of the community, how everybody works together, and then how diversity at the Muslim Community Center works. Another strength was the fact that when we visited the Islamic Community Center, Teddy and Abby and I were able to sit in on a question and answer session, which was really cool. And so in addition to doing this project, we got to learn a lot about Islam in the Shenandoah Valley, which was cool.
We hadn't even set up an interview with the person running the question and answer session, but we liked him so much we stuck around until we could get a minute to talk to him.
We had a long time.
Yeah, we learned a lot that day.
Yeah.
But it was a lovely experience getting to know all of these people. They were very open and very helpful.
Yeah. Another good experience was getting to work with, I think, different people in our class and different media resources.
Mm-hmm.
We had Dealey Beard from Media Resources, and we had a couple other people involved in the university that were really helpful. They gave us good tips of things to avoid and things to do and things to be careful of.
For all of us, this was the first big iMovie project we had ever done,
Mm-hmm.
and so it had its little hiccups, but it's been everyone has been very helpful trying to get us sorted.
Thank you. We hope you like our video.
You